Married at First Sight season 16, Nashville season, the matchmaking session. I hope you watched last night. I guess you guys didn't know Married at First Sight has returned the same way I didn't know. Shout out to Alyssa that dropped me a quick email to let me know it started. So the matchmaking session came on last night. I did watch. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the video, it's live recording. I just use my voice. So, it's just us chit chat, and be sure to check that out. Tell me something. Tell me something about the woman this season. Married at First Sight season 16. What is one thing you notice about the woman this season? Is there anything you notice special about the woman this season? Drop it in the comment for me, and don't say it after I say it later. Say it now, okay? I want to thank you for your love and support. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up. Share this video out if you can. I am still trying to get to my 20,000 cousin. I was really hoping I would get it by the end of the year, but we're not there yet. But we're still going. We're not giving up, okay? Thank you for your love. Thank you for those of you who have signed up for Janice Hylton Mentoring. If you've signed up and you haven't chosen a membership level, please be sure to do so. If not, you will be locked out on January 1st. My husband profile sample, you should have gotten it. I am surprised a lot of people are still saying they didn't get it. So if you didn't get it, drop me an email. I will send it to you. Husband profile course will begin January. I think it's like the end of January because I just have to wait for the ladies to be available to take the class. And of course, my new dating book is coming out very soon. So yes, that's coming out. And thank you for those of you who have checked out Alexiful Boutique. I'm sending orders out. Okay, so if you've ordered something in the last couple of days, you should be getting it very soon. So thank you for your love and support. I'm going to tell you what my thought is about the couples. Last time I watched, initially I thought the matches were good. I was like, okay. They seemed, at least the first two matches, I don't remember. I know Shaquille and I forgot who was first, but I think Shaquille and Kristen was the first match. I thought they were good. But then as I listened and watched, I was like, I don't know if I like him. I don't know if I like him. So I kind of went back today and kind of previewed some of the couples. And I'm going to tell you what I think right now, just by off the matchmaking special. And then I'm going to come back after next week when I hear them talk more. And then I'm going to tell you what I think. So far, I don't have a favorite couple. I don't think I've had a favorite couple since Jessica and Alston. Is that his name? That was my last. I called matchmaking. Was like, oh yeah, that couple, they're gonna stay together. That was many seasons ago, and I have had a couple that I just absolutely love and adore since then. And I don't have one so far this season. Okay. So one thing about the women this season is they all women of color. Nicole, I'm not sure about. She's looking a little mixed Indian, like she's Indian plus something, but she could be Greek. Uh but we know the two black girls, the two black girls, one biracial girl, and a Hispanic girl are all women of color. So this is interesting that this is our first season of all women of color. Again, Nicole, I'm still a little bit not sure, but she has melanin, melatonin. Melatonin. She got some melon, so she's something. She's mixed with something, okay? And so this is written by let's see who wrote this article. Lifetime. Okay, Lifetime. Lifetime. First of all, I don't like Aries. His beard, he looks like some dude they just picked up off the street and threw him on the show. He needs to shave. I don't like him. I never liked him just the pictures I was seeing. I never liked him. Let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see him. I don't like him. I think he's just some dude. He looked like a dude. He just looks like a dude they just picked up from the street. Jasmine. Jasmine to me, she comes off as nice, nasty. Okay. She, to me, even though with all the pageant and stuff, she comes off to me as somewhat masculine, right? And is she the one that prepares the men for the men? That's why. Okay, she seems real typical hood chick to me. But anyways, that's just what I got. So it says Aries and Jasmine. Aries and then we don't know where Aries work at. We don't know where he work at. And let me say this too. This season, I am so impressed with Married at First Sight this season with the men. They all have great jobs, or they all said they were all able to provide. Aries, he's gonna be sending flowers and encouraging her and hyping her up. That's what Pookie's, Ray Ray's, and Tyrone's do, child, because they ain't got no money. We don't know where he work at. I'm still trying to figure out where does he work at. But anyways, it says here that Aries undeniable knows he wants to have a strong, independent woman by his side. Right there. Right there, Christ. Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and a Dusty. Only Pookie, Ray Rays, and Tyrones and Dusties ask for strong, independent Black women. Black men who are established, you will never hear them use those words because they know it's not good. Strong, independent Black woman is not a good thing. Yet Black woman is still running around calling them such a. And so anytime you hear a man say strong, independent Black woman, he's unestablished, he's unaccomplished, and he's going to be riding her coattail. Okay, so he says that he undeniable know he wants a strong, independent Black woman by his side. Earlier this year, Aries decided to change careers. Okay, 40 years old. You're changing careers at 40, sir. You should be looking towards retirement, and you're changing your career at 40. In other words, he's a lot like Nate, just throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks. At 40, he's 40, he's 39. Okay? So at 39, he's changing careers completely. Completely. He moved back to Tennessee, completed a software development boot camp, and now works as a software engineer instructor. Child, he probably teaching ESL. You know how they like to hype up their job. He reminds me of Michael from DC season. He has taken the last few years to really focus on himself and wants to plant roots, starts a family, and looks forward to finding his wife. You can't start no family. You just start your job. You need to go get established, sir. Jasmine is more than ready to settle down and start a family with a strong desire to find a partner she can cater to and grow old with. Jasmine admits her picker is off. Her picker is off. Yeah. Strong, independent Black women pickers are always on. Always off. Because they're focusing I hate the word energy. They're focusing there. The Lord gave me a word. What was the word? Their spirit on the wrong thing. They should be nurturing their femininity and their softness and their ability to submit and respect and honor and praise. It's not nurturing strong, independent Black women. And so strong, independent, you will notice strong, independent Black women usually ends up Pookies, Ray Rays, and Tyrones. And their picker are always off. Always off. Because they're looking for somebody they can lead around with, is off. And she easily falls in love with potential. Child. Listen, I didn't even read this because, I don't like to read before I read with you because I want to have the reaction. Her picker's off, falls for potential, strong, independent Black woman. We gonna have problems with her. We gonna have problems with Miss Jasmine this season. I'm already letting you know. Her potential. She falls in love with potential. Yeah. Strong, independent Black woman falls in love with potential. Jasmine is in her space where she really feels the only missing piece to her puzzle, is her forever person, and she hopes that this is her chance to finally find true and like, this ain't it, child. You see what they put you with. This ain't it. Okay. Oh Lord, I didn't put that back up. He ain't it, girl. He ain't it. Okay. Let's move on to Christopher and Nicole. Okay, this Nicole is a scary girl. We was talking about, like, girl, what is wrong with your eyes? Your eyebrows on the wedding day. Do I have the picture? Let me put the picture back up. Her eyebrows look like I drew them. Lou Michael drew them. Okay, no, let me not mess with Lou, because Lou Michael is a very good drawer. Okay. Christopher and Nicole, I don't like her. I don't like Nicole. She's too much. And how old is she? She's too much. Nicole reminds me of Brent. Remember Brent? Very beautiful girl, very masculine, and very much unaware. And Nicole comes off to me as a woman who is unaware. She thinks a man is gonna like you just because you like him, or you're pretty, and she doesn't understand that there is so much more to a man liking you than that. I do not think Christopher is going to like her. I think he's not going to find her attractive, and I think that, just think Brent and Ryan. This is the Brent and Ryan. I think Christopher should have been matched with Kristen. Because I'll get to that part, but Christopher and Nicole, I don't like her. She's gonna be getting on my nerves this season, like what's her name last season. I don't like her. Christopher relocated from Chicago to Nashville 3 years ago for work, and with the challenges of COVID, hasn't had the easiest of time meeting people. Christopher is ready for marriage, excited about the next chapter, and hopes the expert can help him find his own true love. So basically, Christopher works in a marijuana plant. Okay, that's not the word he used. Mike. This is Lex. Thank you, Lex. What's the other word for marijuana? Whatever. He works in the plant. Okay, so he's making buku money because the people like to smoke. Nicole was a 30-year-old lifelong resident of New York City and had enough of the toxic energy and even more toxic dating scene. So she picked up and moved to Nashville for a change of pace and perspective. She moved there 4 weeks before a devastating tornado and 6 weeks before the world shut down for a pandemic. So she never really had a chance to enjoy Nashville and the people in her city. Now she's ready to focus on dating and true love again. And this is the one that says she hasn't had sex in 2 years. I mean, and she's saying it. She's saying it like I talk about tops. Girl, I haven't been to tops in a minute, okay? She said it's like, I don't think he's gonna like her. I don't think Kristen's gonna like her. She's too much. She's too much of Brent, whereas she's unaware. She doesn't realize that he might not like you. She doesn't realize that there is a potential for him not to like you. And so because there's a potential for him not to like you, you need to conduct yourself accordingly. You need to be aware. And she comes off as very much unaware. And I think that's not good for women. I think we should be aware. I think we should remember that men are also thinking about, is she the one? Do I really like her? And so you should not throw all your eggs in his one little films and full of whole baskets. I just don't think he's going to like her. Okay, the next couple is Gina and Clint. Clint, don't he look like Cody Brown to y'all? Does he look like Cody Brown? Gina and Clint. I don't think Clint gonna like her. I don't think so. I don't think Clint's gonna like her. She comes off as super masculine to me. Just going back watching and listening to her talk, she comes off super masculine. And I don't think he's gonna like her. I think Clint is the the Ryan this season. I think Clint was hoping to be matched with a blonde girl, blue eyes, skinny mini. Okay. I don't think he thought he was going to be matched with a mid-30 masculine Hispanic woman. I don't think so. And look, he don't look like he's even interested in her. He's like, oh my God, what do I get myself into? I don't think he's gonna like her. Okay. And I think she's too much. She is the type of woman who Gina is the type of woman who, I hate to say it, but she needs to be with one of them thugs in the street. That's how she comes off to me. Just going back watching and watching her whole mannerism and everything, okay? Clint and Gina. Clint is an adventurer at heart and is driven by his many passions and is looking for someone to share these adventures with and co-author their story together. A lifelong learner, Clint believes that to have anything done right, you must learn and listen to experts. He is ready to apply that same thought process to find a wife and put his fate in the matchmaker's hands. Clint hopes that by blindly trusting them, he'll meet the one. No, you won't. After graduating, Gina decided to go back to school for her cosmetology license. She has since been working as a hairstylist for the past 9 years and is in the process of expanding her salon business. Gina is well known throughout the Nashville area and hopes to continue to grow in the beauty industry. After a brutal breakup 4 years ago, Gina decided to put a pause on dating in order to advance her career and refocus her priorities. Now that she has built a successful business, she is ready to put herself back in relationship game. She has full faith that the experts can find her a man with whom she can dream, travel, and potentially build a family with. And see, a lot of women do that. A lot of women has this bad breakup, and instead you either go to counseling, take my husband profile course, read the 23 types of guys you might meet, or figure out what's wrong with you. They go and advance their career. Not saying you shouldn't go advance your career. I think you should if that's something you want to do. And then they'll go advance their career and they say, okay, I'm here. I'm ready for the husband. And they lead with their career. I didn't learn nothing about Gina. Nothing. Are you nice? Are you gracious? Are you funny? Or what are you? I didn't learn anything from her. And I think Gina this season is going to be the Stacia of last season. Um, Even though I want all these marriages to work out, but just going back and looking at them, I just don't see so far. I don't see a good match. I don't see a good match. And I really think Clint thought he was going to be matched with a young, skinny, mini, blonde, blue-eyed here girl. Okay. Not a mid-aged Hispanic woman. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Mac and Dominique. I don't like him either. And I think I did this. The first video I did, I said, I don't like him. Remember, go back and watch the video. I don't like him. I don't like him. Dominique gives me hot girl summer. Dominique is 25. She should not be getting married. I know the men push for women to get married 25 because of your eggs and stuff. I do not believe a 25-year-old young woman should be getting married. Number one, you have not lived. Number two, her mother wants it for her. Dominique mom wants it for her, but Dominique doesn't want it and she's not ready. She gives me hot girl summer Instagram girl. That's what she gives me. I just think that at 25 years old, you do not understand about marriage. It's not just about getting married and having sex. Marriage is a covenant. It's respecting your husband. It's honoring your husband. It's submitting to him. It's your husband provide. And McKinley, all the men except for Aries, they said they are all well able to provide and take care of their wives, their homes. So that's not a problem, okay? But to me, Dominique is not ready. Mac and Dominique. Mac recently moved to Nashville to pursue new career opportunities and found himself with the best opportunity of all, finding a wife. This is another thing, Mac. I think, well, that's a little bit different. No. It says to pursue new career. Okay, career opportunities. Let me, because I know some of y'all, is going to say, well, he moved to advanced career opportunities. Okay, it's just like my husband. My husband is in marketing. My husband get job sent to him all the time. And so before we got married, he told me, he said, listen, I'm in marketing. We might have to get up and move, if a better opportunity comes. Though, when we first got married, his parents was here. So he was like, right now, he's not really trying to go anywhere, but he just wanted me to know. And I said, I'm fine with that, except don't move anywhere hot. Don't go to Florida, nothing. And so for the first few years of our marriage, he had the opportunity was coming up in Florida, right, mate? An opportunity was coming up in Florida. He told me to fly. I was like, I'm not coming. I'm not coming to Florida. I told you this before you got married. If you want to move to Boston, DC, Delaware, wherever, I'm coming as long as I have 4 seasons. But don't move anywhere where it's one season hot all year round. And so, new career opportunities mean he might have an opportunity to make $50,000 more if he moves to Nashville, Tennessee. So I don't have a problem with that. It's not the same as Aries talk about starting over of a whole different career at the age of 40. Okay. So he says he moved and he find the best opportunity, finding a wife. He is ready to settle down and looking to start a family. He has always put his career first, but he is now looking to build a life with his forever partner. So that, in other words, he established himself, okay? He's financially established. Dominique's education has afforded her the opportunity to excel in her career choice. Do you see how they like to start with the Black woman, their career? You know what I mean? Although Dominique hasn't had many long-term relationships, she is confident she is ready for marriage when she does date. It is with the intention of settling down and finding something meaningful. Unfortunately, the bar scene and dating apps are not working out for her, as she doubts that is where she'll meet her perfect match. So she is excited to find out if her soulmate is there. She's not ready. She's not ready. We gonna have problems with her. We're definitely gonna have problems with her. And when white men who has money who are well established, when they marry Black women, they marry cream of the crop Black woman, and she doesn't give me cream of the crop Black woman to me. They marry the cream of the crops like I can't think of anyone right now. But Mac, I thought Mac would have been better matched with Kristen. Okay, Mac should have been matched with Kristen. Either Mac or Christopher should have been matched with Kristen. But I don't know if Kristen is open to marrying white dudes. But anyways, I don't like the man. So let's move on to Kristen and Shaq. I don't like him. I feel something's off. Watch my video from last night. Something is off about him. Something is definitely off about Shaq. I don't know if he's not living his truth. He sounds like a chipmunk. I don't like no man. Neither do I trust you if you ain't got no bass in your voice. If you sound like a chipmunk, if when you talk, I don't get chills running up my spine because of that bass in your voice, and you don't have no masculinity. I don't want it. I don't want it, and I don't trust it. Okay. And he makes his stuff, and then when he buys a suit, instead of him taking it to the tailor, he does it himself because he's saving some money. I don't know if I really like that. I guess because I know I grew up with people who are tailors, and they get other tailors to measure them and all this stuff. But anyways, Shaquille and Kristen, I don't think she's going to be attracted to him. I would have liked to see Kristen married to either Mac or Christopher. Shaquille feels as though he is ready for marriage, but Shaquille is highly educated, well established, and financially stable. So that's good. Shaquille feels as though he is ready for marriage because he is in a great spot in his career as well as his personal life. He is open-minded, ready for love, and willing to put his fate in the hands of the expert. Also, family fed support that education is essential to Shaquille. He is ready to give marriage a fair shot. Kristen and Shaquille remind me of Karen and Miles, where she's going to be forcing herself to like him. She's going to, let me just try it out. But I think Kristen is the type of girl, like some man with some bass in his voice. She wants to hear the roar. She wants, grab me, throw me on the table, and have me for dinner type. You know what? She don't like no man with sound like a chipmunk. Okay, Kristen is the total package. And is having a difficult time coming in contact with a man that meets her standards. She is not willing to settle for anything else than what she deserves and isn't afraid to let them know it. Kristen hopes the experts can find her a godly man who will not be scared of her success and is willing to grow with her. Kristen hopes the experiment is the first step in making that dream a reality. Is she the one that was with the guy for 4 years? Or was that the other? No, that was the other girl. That was Jasmine. Jasmine was shacking for 4 years. And the engagement ring was in the box for 4 years. Girl, what? So to me, initially, Kristen and Shaquille, they sound like they were a good match. I was like, oh, I like this match. But I just don't think she's going to like him. I think she needs. He's a good catch. I just think there's something that's off about him. I don't know what it is. Maybe as the season go on, or maybe once I watch next week when they're talking more, I will see it. But I feel like something is a little bit off about him, and I'm picking up something about him. I just don't know what it is, and I don't know if I don't think she's gonna like him. All right. I absolutely love you and adore you. Let me know what you think. What do you think about these couples? Do you think any of them will say yes on decision day? Well, they say yes on decision day for the money. But what do you think about my thoughts on the couples? Remember, be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. If you have not gotten your husband profile sample, please be sure to drop me an email and I will get that over to you. Check out Alexa Full Boutique with our pajamas and loungewear. Husband profile course is coming soon. My new dating book is coming very soon. I absolutely love you and adore you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Love you. Bye.